Who's there? Is that you, Blinky? That doesn't sound like any creature I know. Come out and show yourself. What are you, a fire-breathing bunyip?
No, just a very tired possum.
Why aren't you at home in bed?
I'm on an urgent mission, and I'm exhausted.
You'd better come to my house.
Mr. Wombat! Mr. Wombat! Hey!
Shh! I've got a visitor having a sleep inside.
Oh, who is it?
He's a stranger to me. On an urgent mission, he says.
Oh, an urgent mission!
Now, young fellow, these are my friends Blinky, Nutsy, Splodge, Flap, and Marcia. If anyone can help you, they can.
Don't be shy.
I'm not shy. It's just that it's so terrible. Huh? What's terrible? Oh, dear.
Suppose you start at the beginning.
Well, I live in a tree house at the zoo. I like it there because there's always plenty of food and the humans don't bother me. I'm friends with most of the other animals and I often stop off to have a word with them when I'm on my way home.
Go on.
Well, I hang out a lot with the native animals, the kangaroos and the echidnas. Oh, and Mimi, she's a koala.
Oh, you're like Nutsy here.
I thought you said something was terrible. Get on with the terrible bit.
Well, my friends were telling me that the zoo has just brought in another koala.
That's not necessarily a bad thing. Sometimes zoos take in animals that have lost their own homes or families.
Yeah, but this other koala's in a cage.
In a cage? How dare they? Let me at them! Oh, dear.
Koala in a cage?
And that's not all.
Well, tell us. Yeah, come on.
Tell us.
Yeah, they don't even feed her gum leaves. They only feed her funny leaves on long stems. Whoa, that settles it. Those humans are going to pay for this. Everyone knows koalas have to have gum leaves or we get sick and die. Let me at them. I'll kick, I'll bite, I'll fight. Just let me at them.
Now calm down, Marcia. Hurting the humans isn't going to help anyone.
What can we do then? Can we take her some gum leaves every day?
No, we're going to rescue her.
Quite right. If they're mistreating her, that's the only thing to do. It'll be difficult, though.
Not for us. It'll be dangerous.
We can do it, Mr. Wombat. Just tell us how and who. I'd volunteer in a minute. You know I would, but I'm only small.
Bravely spoken, Marcia, and we will need someone small. Someone who can creep through the bars of a cage.
I'm going.
Yes, indeed, we may need someone who can leap a high fence. Flap, you should come in case there's a fence that cannot be leapt. You'll then burrow underneath. But you will need a leader, someone bold and fast and resourceful. Someone like Blinky Bill. Think you're up to it, Blinky?
No worries. Let's go.
Hey, Blinky, we don't know the way.
Yeah, I knew that. I was just looking for the street directory. Where could it be? Psst. Psst. Yeah, well, just what I was about to do. How do we get to the zoo? When you leave here, you follow the track that's shaped like a dingo's leg, only longer. Run along there for as long as it takes to sing row, row, row your boat 57 times. Turn left at the clump of bushes that smells like my grandma's living room. Head in that direction for the time it takes to eat 4 gumnut bars, 2 wattle waffles and half a sandwich. Then you should come to a large rock that looks like a sleeping cat. It is a sleeping cat, so run in the opposite direction as fast as you can until you run out of breath. And you're there. You got it? Of course.
Maybe you'd better repeat it, young Blinky.
Right. You follow the track that's shaped like a dingo's living room, turn left at the smelly rowboat...
No, you follow the living room that's shaped like a dingo's sandwich. Look, if those directions are too confusing, you can always head straight for the main road and follow the signs which say, to the zoo.
Then let's go! You're bumping me off!
I'm not.
You are so!
I'll walk then.
Oh, the gates are locked. Let's see, we need someone small. Marcia, come down. You're the smallest. Oh, it's no use. Even I'm too big to get through.
Let me at it, Blinky. I'll dig and I'll burrow me way under. What are we waiting for?
Right, we split up. You go that way, Splodge, and Flap, Marcia and Nutsy that way. I'll go this way. Come back here as soon as you find her. But you'll be all alone. And how will the others know if one of us finds her? I think we should all stick together. Well, if you insist.
What's keeping Marcia?
Last I saw her, she went into the drain. Golly!
I'll go and find out. It's four big things with a bigger thing on top, and I think we need a telephone to talk to it.
Bend down, Splodge. Flap, get on his shoulders. I'll get on Flap's shoulders and Nutsy can stand on mine. And Marcia... Oh, hey, wake up, Marcia! Hey, you! Hey, you! Hey, you! Oh, I don't think it's alive at all. Something that silly looking couldn't be real.
Huh?
Excuse me, but do you know where there is a koala kept in a cage and without proper food? Let's look in the next cage. She must be somewhere. Nothing alive round here.
Who are you?
I'm Marcia, marsupial mouse. Hooey!
Mouth? Mouth? Mouth! Mouth! Where is it? Oh, I just know it'll run up my trunk. Oh, mouth? Mouth, where is it?
At last, an animal I recognize. Hey, mate, we've come to rescue the koala locked up in the cage.
The koala? She's over there. Her name is Mimi. But Mimi isn't in a cage.
She must be.
Nah, she's up a tree.
Starving? Being fed the wrong food?
Looks happy enough to me.
I should have known better than to ask a kangaroo. They're not too bright. Splodge is a kangaroo. That's what I mean. Come on.
Mimi, here we come.
That must be her. Hey, come on down. We've come to rescue you, Mimi. From what? From the cruel treatment here. But I don't want to be rescued. Yes, you do. You can come to the bush and live with us.
Yeah, and go to school with me and old Miss Magpie.
And get bossed by old Mayor Pelican.
And hassled by Danny Dingo. Come on. No, I like it here. But this is a zoo. I know. People come and stare at you. I don't mind. I stare at them sometimes. People feed you the wrong food. I feed myself the right food. plenty of gum leaves around.
What about the cage?
There is no cage. Look,
The possum said there was a koala here that needed rescuing.
oh, you must be talking about the other koala. The one is white. Or so I hear.
Well, haven't you seen it?
No, I don't know where it is.
Who would know?
I suppose you'd better go and see the king. King Orangutan knows everything there is to know. You must be very polite, though. This is where the king lives. I have to leave you here. Good luck.
He's in a cage too.
His Majesty is not in a cage. He's in his castle, and this is its moat.
Oh, can we talk to the king?
Have you an appointment? Ouch!
Don't be silly. We don't need an appointment to see a monkey in a cage.
His Majesty sees nobody without an appointment.
We only want to know where the white koala is. Please, Your Majesty.
He doesn't even know about the white koala.
I do too.
Well, tell us then.
Not without an appointment.
Oh, be quiet. Your white koala is called Madam Wu. She comes from China.
Where's China?
Far, far away.
Is she in a cage?
Of course she is. Only the king gets to live in a castle like this.
Is she happy?
Why shouldn't she be? I'm a kind and loving king, and all my animals are happy.
Have you spoken to the white koala?
No! She cries all the time. If there's one thing I can't stand, that's crying.
Well, she doesn't sound very happy to me, Your Majesty.
Who cares what you think? The audience is over.
Get out! Out! Out of here!
Come on, let's find the white koala's cage. Angels singing, like bells ringing. Her voice is the sound of a bubbling brook in the spring.
No wonder she's hard to understand. But if she speaks Chinese, that's not a problem.
It is. She can't understand us, and we can't understand her.
Well, as it happens, I am rather good at languages. 现在你说高兴?
很高兴见到你，我是马淡吴。
My young friends here have saved you from the zoo, honourable lady. 难道你不高兴?
我很高兴，但是我很想家。
She says she's unhappy here. Madame Wu, it seems, is not a koala, but a panda. She came to the zoo from China, so people here could see a real panda, while the zoo sends an Australian koala to China in return.
Oh, that horrible zoo!
She says they've been quite kind to her, but she's homesick and wants to go back to China.
But how can we do that? We can't build her a boat or anything.
Yeah, even if we can't send her back to China, she must be happy to be out of that zoo.
Yes, she can live in Green Patch and teach us all Chinese. And when she can speak like us, she'll tell us all about China.
Yeah, she might even like it here so much, she'll get married and settle down if she meets the right person. See you later. Hi, Madam Wu. I... Here.
Thank you, Honourable Mr. Platypus.
She called me Honourable Mr. Platypus. She likes me. She likes me.
Madame Wu is learning to talk like a real Green Patch villager.
Too right, Honourable Wangback.
You're happy here now, aren't you, Madam Wu?
Yes, yes, you have been very kind. I still want to go home to China.
If we paint you grey and take you back to the zoo, the people will think you are a koala and send you to China.
Blinky, that's very clever, and I have some grey paint. Well, here we are. Will the real Nutsy please step forward?
Are you me, or am I you?
I'm confused now. Who is Madam Wu?
We both are.
Oh, no!
Well, I think it's time for you to take Nutsy, Madame Wu, back to the zoo.
Huh?
Oh, Nausea, come quickly and say goodbye to Madam Wu. We love you, Madam Wu, and we are sorry you are leaving us.
I love you, Madam Wu.
Not so fast.
Huh?
Madame Wu was only here temporarily. The zoo is getting ready to send her back to China.
Oh,
Only now they're going to be sending Mimi back by mistake.
Oh, I know I said I didn't mind helping Madam Wu, but I don't want to go to China. It's all under control. Mimi, come down. Splodge, fetch the hose.
You one hose coming up.
Stop it! We could leave you both grey and then you could stay.
Honourable friends, very good, very kind. But now I wish to return to China.
Oh, well, here goes. Stop it, Blinky. I couldn't tell you apart. Honest? Give me that hose. Now we're even, Blinky Bill. Stop it. Hey, what?
There is an old Chinese proverb which roughly translates, "She'll be right, Mike."
Honourable friends will be happy to hear this insignificant person arrived safely in China. Greetings to Honourable Mr. Platypus, and love to all from Madame Wu.
Extraordinary!